here with more space engineers, and yeah. All right, so we've done a little bit of mining, got a bunch of things processed, still have some platinum and cobalt burning, but let's get in here and show you what we got. Actually, I don't have to, I can use our handy dandy chart over here. All right, so let's get stuff out of the way. So as you can see, we've increased our gravel a little bit. Not that anyone cares. We've got a little bit of iron left, nickel, got a lot of cobalt now. I still didn't pick up any magnesium, and I probably should grab some. But we've got some silicon, definitely picked up some silver and some gold, a little bit of platinum, which is apparently just finished. Okay. And then the same for the uranium, hasn't really changed. All right, so what we're going to do is I've got a bunch of parts made, and we are going to head all the way down here, all the way of doom. Now I'm going to leave the reactors on. I'm not expecting there to be any trouble, but better to have them and not need them than to not have them and need to respawn somewhere. So, but yeah, we do have a lot of parts. And I'm honestly not sure that we're going to have everything that we're going to have room for everything that we want to take with us. Let's get through here. And you know what? I didn't load the mod. I wanted to load the rotary doors. All right. Well, let's get everything moved into the cargo area first. And see, this is one of the reasons why I'm thinking I want to make sure we get that online. Alright, so we're going to go assemblers. Hide the empty ones. And see how much of this stuff we can take with us. Should be able to take everything with us. And remember, this is going to be for a bunch of different things. We've got an assembler, a refinery, a couple of batteries, a bunch of solar panels, you know, and then pieces for just regular blocks. Okay, not bad. Only about 30%. Okay, so now that we've moved all this over here, I'm gonna do a quick break. I'm gonna grab, actually, you know what, while we're here, gotta turn around. There you go. Sheesh. Let's go ahead and get in the seat. We are going to turn on our thrusters, change over that. And basically this is so we can grab a blueprint of it really quick. Alright, I'm gonna have to... What is it? There we go. Okay. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go ahead, load out the game. We'll exit out the game. We'll reload with that mod in, because I do want to have the rotary airlocks in here. And then I'll bring you back once we have all of that set up. Right. So yeah, we'll be right back. And then we're back, and should now have the rotary airlock. There we go. Right. So there's actually two blocks that are available in this. One of them's a corner, and one of them's the regular. We're going to use the regular one. Actually going to use two of these. Get rid of that. Alright. So that can go away. That's going to go away. And that can go away. All right. So now we are going to place you right there. What? And so I don't want to pull from the stuff that we've already loaded in here, so we're gonna just have it produce things for us really quickly. And metal grids and bulletproof glass. That should be pretty much all of it, I think, right? There we go. And I know I grabbed the parts for 2 of these things. And we don't need 2 of them. Alright, so now the reason I like these things, and we talked about this a little bit last time. Come on. There we go. Collision box on them is a little wonky, it looks like. Okay. So now we can get in and out without a whole lot of problem. So the other thing that I wanted to do is we want to grab, the half window corner? So we want you, I think. Nope, I went the other one. Oh, that one. Yep. And we want there we go. So that's the direction we're going to put it in. Helps if I have the parts on the planner. And we'll go grab this stuff really quick. And once we have all this, any parts that we have left over, we'll put back into the small cargo on the ship, because that's where all of our parts are currently residing. There you go. So let's go ahead and get this in. There we go. And barring any major catastrophes, we should now have air pressure in there. Man, it is over. Oh, you know why? It's because of the window. Window's causing problems on the collision detection. Because normally you can just walk right up to it and flip it around and have no problems. Right, so we are able to hold atmosphere, which is good. We're going to go ahead and throw all the extra stuff in over here. Ah, silly how. Okay. Okay. Not worried about that. So yeah, that gets us everything set up and good to go. We can now come through here easily. So that is blocked off. That is our way in and out. So yeah, okay, I think we're pretty much good to go. So now we have the parts for the makings of a basic base. We just need to find some place to go. Like I said, we're going to do some galactic soul searching, as it were. We have confirmed our battery recharge settings. We have toggled our thruster power. We have secured all weapons. Yes, Bill, this does mean you. In short, all forms and fees have been submitted and paid. Yep. Sounds good. Okay, I think we're, should be good to go. Let's hopefully not destroy everything on the way out. Now remember, we are completely on batteries at this point. I am not running the reactors right this second. If you want to see those in operation. There you go. Okay. And that should get us clear of everything. Yep. Alright. Let us get out of here. Okay. So we have an explorer ship. We have a jump drive. We do not have any weapons on this thing, which could be good or bad. We're just running mostly the vanilla AI at this point, so it's not too much of an issue. Where we may run into problems is when we go to bring other things online. Alright, so we are outside of the actual, well, the gravity well that is the moon. We now have half gravity on board. Okay, so we should be mostly good to go. Let's bring this thing to a stop. I actually want to do, I think I want to stop at some of the, at least one of the orbitals. I want to see if, let's see here. I want to see if the data pads are still producing coordinates for us. It's a short trip. Oh, the solar panels are blocking the additional thrusters. Forgot about that. Whoopsie. Actually, you know what? No, it's fine. We'll just have to grind them down. I knew there was a reason I wanted them over further. I just couldn't remember what it was. Got an outpost, huh? Come to think of it, I just remembered those things are going to explode if we're not careful. And if they explode, they may do damage to the surrounding blocks, so that would be bad. I think we're going to have to take those out sooner rather than later. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and take... It's just steel plates at that point, so... Alright. So, mental note. We need to... Hi. Thanks. Need to move solar panels over one block. Alright. Hey, it looked good for a while, right? What's funny is the couple of times that I've taken this thing out with those on there, didn't even notice them. Alright. So we're just going to kind of skim the atmosphere here. "33 minutes. I just started reactors off. So it's nice to know that with everything firing with altitude as well as primary thrust, we're only at 45% usage. It means for most intents and purposes, we're not going to be able to peg this thing out for max use. Which that's a good thing. Mag orbital. And it looks like there's another guy down there. I think that one's surface bound though. If not, we may take a quick swing. Oh no, you are orbital. Look at you. Alright. Let's go to the side here so we don't fly into it at speed. That would be very, very bad. There we go. Alright, so one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the data pads that they have on board and see. So at one point you used to be able to find waypoints to new stations using those. The other thing that you can do is if you have cargo space, you can do delivery missions, and that'll actually spawn NPC stations. So if you're ever in a situation where you just don't have cash, but you have a jump drive, take a couple of the delivery missions. They'll not only give you money, they'll get you some new stations. So if you're out and about someplace, you know, it's all good, right? Alright. Now, I have not approached one of these stations in a while, so I'm gonna go docking cam style here. It's like driving a Tesla. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Let's go ahead and we'll kill the thrusters for it now. I got a little bit of cash on us. And alright, I'm actually going to come up here because I like the UI on this better than on the vending machines. Okay. And of course, the one time we want the damn things, they don't have them. Oh. Okay, that is rather funny. What do you have? Oh, you've got the Blue Explorer. Wow, 639 million, huh? That's crazy. Yeah, these prices have gotten all sorts of wonky. Oh well. Well, yeah, like I said, if you can find the data pads, they're not a bad investment sometimes. If you, especially early on, they tend to be inexpensive. It is really easy to get the money for them fairly quickly. And you never know where they're going to send you. I've actually found some pretty good stations like that. It's not intentionally ram into space stations that are protected. Alright, so now that we are off the planet, or off the moon I should say, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe towards Europa, which, I'm trying to remember where Europa is in the new map now. I think that's the new planet, and that's Europa over there, maybe? Maybe that's the new planet. Oh no. But it's got a blue atmosphere, so we'll head that way. I'm a simple panda, it's all good. Alright. I'll go ahead and turn the reactor on. Yeah, once we're outside of the atmospheric skimming stuff, it becomes much more cost effective to just drift. Because right now, if I want to do that, I have to turn off all the dampeners. And as you can see, it's 80 days, but we're actually in the... There's the orbital station. Oh. We're actually in the gravity well for the moon, so it's going to pull us down. Right. Which is okay. We're actually in a pretty good position here. And should be breaking orbit here. Go ahead and slow us down. There we go. Let's see if we have anything that we can attach to. So one of the reasons why I bring extra parts with me is because there are sometimes really good deals, like when you'll get someplace and they may be buying like steel plates or something. And so you never know. So if nothing else, you know, just bring a couple of things with you just in case. Alright. And see, here's where having that side door would have been good. Oh, I may end up putting that side door in. Alright. So we should be good. And now that we have everything on the set up, pretty good situation, I think. Anything good? No. Always check the containers because you never know when there's going to be stuff in them that you want. And I don't think we've been over at this station before. So we're going to take a look around. Oh. See if there's anything worth helping ourselves to. Looks like this is probably a mining station, if I were to take a guess. Hey, look at that. No, give me that. There we go. I needed a weapon anyway. Alright, so there's that. Go up a station and... What do you have for us? More ammo. I won't say no to that. So, notice they don't get a private path. Okay. We checked that already. There we go. He's got med kits and power kits. Those might not be bad to pick a couple. Wow, that price? Never mind. Anything good? Oh, I bought one of these in a previous playthrough, and then we modified the hell out of it. This particular, the LCC-3 freighter, I have a soft spot in my heart for. That thing is a really nice ship. And it's very, very easy to refit into something pretty spectacular. Even just going through and removing, because it was originally built before, I want to say, the retexture update. So it's got a lot of the old style habitation things where people would turn like a corridor block on a side for a bed, and you know, I don't even think it has like tables and stuff in there. It's using the half walls and the dividers and things like that. So just doing a refit where you're using the updated blocks, like the updated interior blocks, you can make that thing into such a just really nice showpiece. It's ridiculously easy to do. Alright, so we're gonna go out this way just a wee bit, because I think we're close enough to the planet there that if we try to jump straight that way, we're gonna jump into a gravity well. Okay, so let's see what you have. Jump drive. Okay, we are set for a blind jump. And batteries. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Normally I would have this set up on it, so actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. So we should just skim the Earth-like atmosphere. Ooh. I'm glad I wasn't moving before we jumped. Okay, so let's turn our ore detector on. Did I really use... I used the wrong ore detector, didn't I? Well, crud. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. What I was hoping, and, you know, take this as a lesson for the kids playing at home. Make sure you're using the right ore detector before you... that means we have to do it the old-fashioned way. So basically what we're going to do is do a little looking for some uranium. Yep. One of those days. Oh, man. Yeah, 'cause see if we were using the space-only overclocked beast, we would already know everything that's around us. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky. I've had it happen. Not often. But it does happen every so often when you'll... Every now and again, you'll be able to jump into a new location and it'll be like, hey, look, uranium for days on end. And did we really just find uranium? Or is that just a shadow on the ground? I can't tell. The new texture looks like dirty rock. So it's always annoying trying to tell if it's just the texture with the shadow or if we actually found it. It looks like that's just shadow. Okay. There's iron. I don't have any weapons on board, so we can't go do the Mayday request. Okay, so... that is a rather large chunk of iron. All right. Look at you. You are a very large chunk of iron. Is that all that's on there? I kind of miss the days when, what was it, nickel, I think? Used to look like the iron. It was a slightly different tinge to it. I want to say, I think it was redder. So you never, it was like you'd be mining iron and hit nickel behind it. Alright, I think we have enough room to turn around, yes? Ooh, that was a little closer than I would have liked. Now tell me this ship doesn't look completely BA in here. Look, I mean, look at that. Look at the lights on that. Isn't that awesome? Anyway. Now, oh yeah, before I forget, I do actually have lights. Yeah, there you go. I think we have some back. We have some lights back there. We got some lights up here. Okay, so that's an incoming pirate because we're a little too close to the distress beacon. So I think let's head this way. Okay. So I think that's probably going to do it for us today. Basically, I am now just going to be in close scouting mode, see if I can find some uranium. Hopefully we'll find some. If I don't find uranium, I think we'll worry about magnesium, gold, and platinum. Will be the ones that we go looking for. It's just, those are the ones that I always am going to need if I'm doing anything with ion thrusters. So if I can't find uranium, we'll go for the second string stuff. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit those like buttons. You know the spiel. By this point in time, if you don't know what to do on a video, we're both in trouble. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. And as a little sneak peek for Monday, we'll be probably building our small remote base somewhere. Hey, look, found some magnesium.